Hello everyone, this is Mrs Edwards bringing you your numeracy lesson for today. We will be changing our numeracy theme, and instead of focusing on place value now, we are going to be looking at addition. Specifically in this lesson we will be looking at addition by adding on, by counting on. So let's have a look. So today's target, we will be looking at adding two numbers together. That's what I want us to be able to do. And the way we are going to do that, our success criteria, how we can check that we have been successful, is I will be looking for you being able to add on by counting on. So add two numbers together by counting on, that means counting forwards. And I will also be looking for you being able to add using a number line. So you know how we do those jumps with our number line? That's what else I will be looking for you being able to do, and that will be able to help you in today's target. Once you can add on by counting on and add using a number line and counting those jumps, you will be able to add two numbers together. So let's see. You will definitely need your paper and pencil today, and you will definitely find a number line to 20 useful, and maybe even some counting objects. Okay then, so true or false? 9 and 3 more is equal to 11. Now remember, equal means the same as. So is 9 and 3 more equal to 11? Use the number line on the screen or use your own number line at home to work it out, and we will check. It's false. As you can see on the number line, here is our 9 that we start with, and 3 more, 1 more, 2 more, 3 more takes us to 12. So it's equal to 12, not to 11. Well done if you got that answer correct. Okay, so counting on is really quite fun. It's a very quick way of doing addition, and it's a really good skill to develop and to use. So counting on just means when you are given a numeracy sentence or a numeracy problem, you count on from the number that you are given. So here we've got a domino, and on one side there's 6 and on the other side there is 3. So the numeracy sentence is 6 add 3. Now I know there is 6 there, so I'm not going to start at 1 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that just wastes our time, doesn't it? What we're going to do is we're going to count on from 6, because we know we've got 6 already. So what I need you to do is put 6 in your head, boop, and I need you to add 3 more by counting on from 6. Okay, so put 6 in your head, or hold it in your mind, 6, and then add 3 more on. You can use your number line to help you, but you could also do it just using your mind, just using your brain. It's up to you. Pause the video, work it out, and we will see what the answer is. Okay, so you can see here, there's 6 in my head, 6, 7 is 1 more, 8 is 2 more, 9 is 3 more, so the answer is 9. And I did that quite quickly, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I just then checked on my fingers that I was doing 3 more, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice and quick and easy to do. Right, let's see if you can do the next one. Okay, counting on is fun. 5, add 2. Put 5 in your head or find 5 on the number line, and then tell me what the answer is. Pause the video, work it out, and we will check. Okay, the answer is 7. If you put 5 in your head and then count on 2 more fingers, 5, 6, 7, you can see the answer is 7. And if you're worrying, if you're thinking, I'm not sure if I'm counting on correctly, check on the domino. You've got 5 there, 6, 7. Well done. Super work today, year ones. Okay then, just a quick sort of few questions to get your brain in gear. What comes next? 8, 9, 10. What's next? Have a think. Number 2, 1, 10 and 4 extra 1s is... Have a think. It's equal to what number? 1, 10 and 4 extra ones is equal to what number? Have a think. Number 3, can you count on from 12 to 17? So like how we've been doing with our numeracy answers our numeracy questions rather, can you start at 12 and then can you count up to 17? Let's have a go at that one. And then number 4, how many straws are there? Now I am going to remind you here, what is this bundle representing, or what is it? It's a 10, that's right. So you know that's a 10. So you need to count on again, don't you? So you've got your 10 there, and then you count the extra straws. Right, pause the video, work out those 4 questions, and I'll tell you the answers in a moment. Okay, so what comes next? 8, 9, 10, 11. Woohoo! I think everybody has probably got that answer correct, so well done. Number 2, 1, 10 and 4 extra ones is equal to 14. There's our 1, 10, and there are our 4 extra ones, 14. Can you count from 12 to 17? So put 12 in your head. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well done if you were able to do that. And then how many straws? We know this is a bundle of 10. We have used this lots in our lessons. We know it's a bundle of 10. So keep 10 in our heads. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well done if you got those answers correct. Okay, so our next lovely little question. There are 9 children on the bus. 5 more, remember more is what happens when you are adding, more is what happens to, the number gets bigger if you're adding more. 5 more children get on the bus. How many children are on the bus now? So 9 children are already on the bus. 5 more children get on the bus. How many children are on the bus now? Now you can see at the bottom here, we've gone back to using tens frames, which is something we are really familiar with now. And you can see that the first tens frame has got 9 counters in, and that's to symbolise the 9 children that are already on the bus. So why don't you draw your own tens frames and add 5 more and see what the total is. Now don't let this little empty space trick you. Make sure you're filling that up please, so that we get a really accurate answer. Okay, pause the video, work it out using either tens frames or your number line, because you'll know how to do that. You find 9 on your number line, and then how many jumps do you need to do? 5, that's right, to show the 5 more children. So number line or tens frames, let's check the answer. Well, you pause the video and work it out, and then we'll check the answer. Okay, so 9 children on the bus, there they are, 9 red counters for 9 children on the bus. 5 more children get on the bus, 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more. And I can see visually on that, those 2 tens frames, that it's 14, because there's 1 10, and then I've got my 4 extra ones there. So 9 add 5 equals 14. Now, if you work this out on a number line, you should have your number line in front of you. You should have started at number 9, because that's the first number we were given, 9 children on the bus. So your starting point should be on number 9, and then you need to jump 5 jumps from 9. So you would go 1 jump to 10, 2 jumps to 11, 3 jumps to 12, 4 jumps to 13, 5 jumps to 14. So well done if you worked it out that way as well. Okay then, definitely focusing on number lines now. So moving on to number lines, definitely. Eva has got 4 coins. Okay, so you need to be finding number 4 on your number line. Eva has got 4 coins. Jack gives her 7 more. So remember, we're adding, the number's getting bigger. Jack gives her 7 more coins. How many coins does Eva have now? So remind ourselves, what do we need to do? We need to start on number 4 because we know that Eva has 4 coins. So find number 4 on your number line. Then we know that Jack is giving her 7 more coins. We do not touch number 7. We need to add on 7 more, which means from number 4 we have got to jump 7 times. So you need to be working out on your number line. 4, add 7. Use those jumps. You know how to do this, guys. Give it a go. Pause the video and I will talk you through it in a moment. Okay then, so Eva has 4 coins. I've coloured it in green and there is my starting point, number 4, because that's the number I was given. Then Jack gives her 7 more coins. So you don't go to number 7 because that's not what it's telling you to do. It's saying we need to add 7 more. So that means I need to do 7 more jumps. So 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, 4 jumps, 5 jumps, 6 jumps, 7 jumps. So I've done 7 more and it's taken me to the number 11. So 4 add 7 equals 11. Okay, if you think, oh, I still don't feel confident with that answer, Mrs. Edwards, if you're worrying, if you're thinking that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, why don't you have a look at using your counting objects, maybe doing it that way, or maybe putting 4 in your head and counting on 7 more. So if you count on 7 more, if you put 4 in your head and count on 7 more, you will get to 11. That's another way you can check. Well done if you got the answer correct. Okay then, so this one's interesting. It says Ron and Mo are working out what 3 add 11 is on a number line. Now Ron, he looked at his question, he said 3, right? 3 is the number I've been given. So I'm going to start at number 3 and then I've got to do 11 jumps. So he did 11 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And he got the answer 14. Now Mo's method, he didn't start with number 3. He started with number 11, look. He's here, he's number 11. And he didn't do 11 jumps. He started on 11 and he did 3 jumps. So let's look 11. 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, and he's landed on 14 too. Okay. So what is the same about their 2 methods? And what is different? Okay, look at the number line and work out what their addition sentences would be. Okay, so pause the video. What's the same about their sort of working out and what is different? And then can you tell me what their addition sentences would be? Pause the video and then I'll tell you the answer on the next slide. Okay, so I'm really sorry this picture is a little bit small, so I'm sorry if you can't quite see it very, very clearly, but I'll talk you through it anyway. So Ron's method, he started with 3 because the number sentence was 3 add 11, and he did 3 and then did 11 jumps and got to 14. So his number sentence was 3 add 11 equals 14. Now Mo, I can't decide whether he's cheeky or clever. Mo, I think, thought, I don't want to do 11 jumps. That's a lot of jumps on the number line. And he decided to flip-flop, that's what Mrs. Edwards says, doesn't she? Swip-swap, flip-flop the 2 numbers around. So he started at 11 and then he only had to do 3 jumps and he still got the same answer. So what is the same and what is different? Well, the answer is the same. So they're both correct. They've both worked out the number sentence really, really well. The only difference is the number that you're adding is different. So Ron started with 3 and had to add 11, which on a number line, it took him quite a long time to do. Whereas if you start with the bigger number, which is what Mo did, he was quite crafty really, and he realised if you started with the bigger number, it was much easier to figure out the answer because he only had to do a little bit of jumping. He only had to do 3 jumps. So the number that they added was different, but they came to the same answer, which is great. And then the only thing that was slightly different is Mo's number sentence changed a little bit. So Ron's is true to the question. It's 3 add 11 equals 14. But Mo, because he was a bit cheeky, a bit crafty, his number sentence just changed a little bit. It swapped and it became 11 add 3 instead of 3 add 11. But as you can see, those 2 numbers added together still make the same answer whichever way you have them. It's still a number fact. 11 add 3 is 14 and 3 add 11 is 14. So well done if you figured out those answers. Okay then, now this is a nice one. You will probably need some different coloured pens if you have them, or you might want to write out the number line a few times. So it says use a number line to work out the additions. So what is 2 add 13? What is 4 add 9? And what is 1 add 17? Okay, so pause the video, work it out, and then we'll check on the next slide. So 2 add 13, let's check. I've started with 2, which is what my sentence told me to do, and it did mean I had to count a lot, and I had to add 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and it took me to the answer at 15. Now, did I have any cheeky year ones that remembered what I said about the number line and swapping these numbers over? Did anybody, I wonder, flip those numbers round and do 13 add 2, 1, 2, and still get the number 15? Whoa, I wonder. I don't know if you did. I don't know if you will have done, but I thought I'd best just mention it in case you did, because that would have been a bit cheeky and very clever. So the answer is 15. Whether you did 2 add 13 or whether you did 13 add 2, you should all still have 15 as your answer. Now, 4 add 9, I started on 4 because that's the number I was given first, and I had to do 9 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it took me to 13. 4 add 9 equals 13. Okay, were any of you cheeky again? And did you remember that if you do the bigger number first, it's a bit quicker? Did anybody start at 9 and count on 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. You still get to the number 13, so well done if you were a cheeky chops and you flip-flop the numbers round and did it the other way. And then this one, oh my goodness guys, this one took me ages and ages to do. I had to start at number 1 and I had to add on 17 jumps, and it, honestly, my finger was so tired by the time I'd finished doing all these jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 jumps, and it took me to 18. 1 add 17 is 18. Was anybody a cheeky chops? Did anybody start at 17 and just do 1 jump to get to 18? I wonder if any of you swap those numbers round after listening to what I said. I would love to know. Right, let's see where we are now. Okay, goodness me, we are at the end of our lesson. So, what I need you to do now for me, year ones, is have a think back over that lesson. It's gone really fast today, I can't believe it. So today we were looking at adding 2 numbers together. That was what I wanted us to do today. And I said the way you can check if you've been successful is by looking at this criteria here. So I want to ask you, can you add by counting on? Were you able to start with a number and then count on from that number? If you could do that, give yourself a massive, massive smiley face. Give yourself a big grin. If you thought, yeah, I did quite well there, Mrs. Edwards, give yourself a smile. And if you thought, oh, I struggled a little bit today, Mrs. Edwards, just give yourself a little bit of time for your brain to think about it. That's all you need, just a little bit of time. So give yourself a rest and maybe tackle it later on. And then the next success criteria, the next bit to check if you were managing to do our lesson today, was you can add using a number line. So if you were like, yeah, I did that really well, I started on the number and I counted forwards, I counted on, and I managed to get the answer, give yourself a massive, massive, super duper smile. If you're like, yeah, I was quite comfortable with that, I was, with a little bit of help, I did that lesson quite well, give yourself a super smile. And if you thought, oh no, today was a bit tricky, Mrs. Edwards, don't worry, don't panic, that's what we're here for, I'm here to help you. So just put your brain on a rest, give it a little bit of a chill time and tackle it again another day. Now, I've been loving looking at all of your work, but I want to see more of it please, so don't forget, send it via the WhatsApp at school 07858 986604. Or you can send it to me via email, just type in year1@wrens-nest.dudley.shu.uk. Or if you're on your daily walk, bring your work down. We've got the post box, haven't we? And you can always post it and I can have a really good look at your work. I'd love to see more of it please. So, well done year ones, you've been fantastic as always. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.